feel like building wealth is some secret club for the super rich? Well, think again. We're about to break down the single, simplest, most powerful first step you can take to make your money actually work for you, no matter what your income looks like.
So, does this feel familiar? You're working hard, you're trying to put money aside, but when you look at your savings account, it sits there. That balance barely moves. It's frustrating, right? It makes the whole idea of building real wealth feel like a total pipe dream.
And you know, that feeling isn't just in your head. It's a real problem. The reason your savings just aren't growing has everything to do with where you're keeping your money.
It's what we all do, isn't it? It's the default move. You open a savings account right where you have your checking account. It feels safe, it feels convenient. But here's the thing. That convenience comes with a huge hidden cost.
Okay, take a good, hard look at this number, 0.01%. According to Bankrate, that's the shockingly low interest rate, the APY, that many of the biggest banks in the country are offering. To put that in perspective, if you had $10,000 in that account, you would earn $1 single in interest for the entire year. $1.
And this right here shows you the real danger. While your savings are earning practically nothing, inflation is out there making everything more expensive. That means your money is actually losing value, losing its purchasing power every single day. It is literally like trying to run up an escalator that's going down.
But what if there was a tool that's just as safe, just as easy to use, but actually helps you fight back? Well, there is. Let me introduce you to the high-yield savings account, or as you'll see it, an HYSA. An HYSA does exactly what it says on the tin. It is a savings account, plain and simple. Your money is safe, it's FDIC insured, and you can get to it when you need it. The one enormous difference is that it pays you a much, much higher interest rate. The key number you're always going to look for is the APY. That stands for annual percentage yield. Basically, this is the real return you'll earn in a year because it includes the power of compounding interest, which, trust me, is the secret sauce we're about to get into.
So just how big of a difference are we really talking about here? Look, this isn't some tiny little improvement. This is a complete game changer. And, well, the numbers really don't lie.
This chart from Bankrate says it all. All the way on the right, you've got those big banks with their tiny 0.01%. But look to the left. Top HYSAs are offering over 4%. That is not just 4 times more, it's over 400 times more interest.
And these aren't some mythical, hard-to-find accounts. As you can see right here, these are real banks offering these incredible rates right now. And notice the minimum deposits. A lot of them are just $100 or so. So they're super accessible for pretty much anyone.
Now, a higher interest rate is great on its own, but it becomes truly magical when you combine it with the one force that actually builds wealth over time, compound interest.
Hey, don't just take my word for it. Investor.gov calls this the force that determines how much your money can grow. And honestly, it is, without a doubt, one of the most important ideas in all of personal finance.
So how does it work? Think of it like a snowball rolling downhill. First, you earn interest on what you put in. Simple enough. But then you start earning interest not just on your original money, but on the interest you've already earned. Your money starts earning its own money. A low APY is like a tiny snowball that barely grows. A high APY, though, that creates a huge snowball that grows faster and faster, all by itself.
So the best part about all this is that it's something you can actually do like today. But what should you look for when you're picking an HYSA? Let's break it down.
Here's your checklist. First, obviously a high APY. That's the whole point. Second, you want absolutely no monthly fees that just eat away at your earnings. Third, look for a low or no minimum deposit requirement. And finally, and this one is non-negotiable, make sure it is FDIC insured. That protects your money up to $250,000, making it just as safe as any traditional bank. Now, you'll probably find that most of the best high-yield ISAs are from online-only banks. Don't let that scare you. The reason they can offer these amazing rates is that they don't have the massive costs of running physical branches. And setting one up is usually a super simple online process that takes just a few minutes. So here's the final thought. Every single dollar you have just sitting in a low-interest account is a missed opportunity. It's basically sleeping on the job. Moving it to a high-yield savings account is one of the easiest, most impactful financial moves you can make. It's the first step to waking your money up and actually putting it to work for your future. So why wait?